In this video, I'm going to show you a tool that will allow you to harness the activity across all of your social media accounts and turn individual prospects or entire segments of prospects into actionable activities that walk them through your sales process. This is for two types of people. One, those who have begun to ramp up their social activity, who are seeking greater engagement on Facebook pages, Instagram accounts, Twitter, and so forth. And for those people who've got 20, now 30, now 40, now 50 inbound leads a week that stress your ability to communicate with them all effectively and get to the buyers and the sellers that matter most. This tool solves that problem. It allows you to scale and manage a number of leads daily or weekly without breaking a sweat and without wasting time on social media. Hello, welcome to today's webinar. We're going to get into somewhat of an advanced topic for marketers online, and that's going to be integrating all your social media accounts into a CRM that allows you to take action, segment your prospects, and really walk them through your sales process in an efficient manner. We do spend a great deal of time, and I in particular spend a huge amount of time focusing on how you as a real estate team or as a real estate agent or as a mortgage professional, somebody in the real estate sales process, can use social and really ramp up engagement so that their Facebook business page is a worthwhile investment of their time, so that their 100 or 1,000 Twitter followers become a true resource for their business, so that Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and all these other tools become something more than a complete waste of time for 80% of the real estate people who use them. So I understand most people haven't solved that problem yet, but I do work with a lot of real estate pros who have great activity, very vibrant business pages on Facebook, have an agenda on LinkedIn that serves their networking or business development needs in a real way. And for those people, or for the people who are a few months ahead, building their Twitter, building their Facebook, building their LinkedIn, this is where you begin to really harness it on the other end of your funnel and work your contacts on an individual level or work your contacts within the segments that you create for them. For me, I'm going after real estate agents is one, brokers is two, team members or team leaders is three, mortgage professionals is four. Think of all the other ancillary services that make up the real estate sales process, title, appraisal. I love working with all these people. So that's 5, 6, 7. You're going to end up with a whole bunch of different segments if you're trying to go after real estate pros like I am. For you as a real estate pro, your segments might consist of other real estate professionals who are good sources of networking or business, as well as the buyers and or sellers or whatever your specialty is in your particular market. So there would be different approaches, but I want to give you a quick look at what a CRM for social media looks like. This is Nimble. If you have a large social media following, if you have real engagement, if you're at the point that most people are trying to work towards, which is a large audience, decent engagement, then this is a great next step to really set yourself apart and have some marketing power. So what you do with Nimble is you simply connect all of your connections from all your different social media accounts, whether it is, here I've got 4 different Gmail accounts, or actually 3 right now. I imported all the contacts from these Gmails. I've got a Google Calendar account, I've got a Twitter account, I've got a Facebook account, a Facebook business page, a Google Drive account, an Instagram account, and down here is the LinkedIn module where you can upload all of your LinkedIn contacts. You can connect your Google Plus, your Foursquare, your Angel List, and it goes all the way down through Outlook and vCard products. But for most real estate professionals, you're going to be looking at Instagram, Facebook pages, Twitter, and potentially Gmail as sources to bring all your contacts in to one manageable interface. This isn't of huge importance if you don't have a lot of contacts, but if you get into the thousands of meaningful contacts, this becomes a game changer. Now, don't get me wrong, even if you've only got a few hundred connections, if they're real connections, this might be a great way for you to do a better job of truly communicating effectively with a few hundred people in, say, a week's time. Not to mention the fact that it'll be a great tool to help you grow those networks. So without further ado, let's look at how powerful this is and how if you do have a list of hundreds or thousands of real contacts, you can turn that into a powerful marketing advantage overnight by jumping on the CRM. So you can see I've connected accounts. I've got about 15,000 contacts in my database. I've got a number of segments that I've created on the left-hand side, from digital marketing consultants to dental professionals to legal professionals to real estate professionals to urgent care professionals. These are all a few of my favorite things. Let's take a quick look at how quickly and powerfully you can generate this marketing database. So you can see I have connections and I have a bunch of accounts that are already hooked up. What I want to do is connect a Twitter account. So I happen to be logged into Twitter in another tab in this browser, and I'm all set and ready to go. As long as you're logged in, like any other product, it should connect automatically. So I'll give it authorization for my Twitter. It's redirecting me back to the application, and now, as you can see here, my Twitter account is connected. There's a little button, checkbox, that says import contacts, all contacts, Twitter friends, those that I'm following or those that are following me. I import all of them. I give it a label. Now, for my purposes, I have a number of Twitter accounts, so I would make a note that this came from my real estate account. So there'd be a tag, hit the import button, and the import process begins. I've also previously connected my Facebook personal account, and now I'd like to connect my Facebook page or pages. So you can see I've got, because I'm connected, it sees all the pages that I have access to management. I want to choose the page with the audience that's important to me. Most people do not have this problem. There we go. My real estate marketing hacks page. And that is now connected as well. So anybody who's following my social media will be pulled into my database. I can then segment them and begin to market to them as individuals. I want to show you now how that might work. And I'll pull up a contact, Thomas Ritter. And you can see now I've connected this. It looks like I imported this from one of my Google accounts, so there's a tag. And this is really a demo account. This is me, obviously. I don't see myself being a great customer for myself, so I'm not honestly that concerned. But you see here it's got my Twitter account picked out. I'll want to follow that. And that instantly hooks my Twitter to the Twitter of the person that I'd be looking at. In this case, I just connected one of my Twitters is now following another one of my Twitters, so I'm not all that excited. Underneath, you'll see where it recommends your ability to identify other social accounts as being the same individual. So this is not the right Thomas Ritter. This is not the right Thomas Ritter. This is not the right Thomas Ritter. None of those were the right Thomas Ritter. So I've eliminated those. I have a fairly comprehensive a quick look here with both an email and a phone number, which is great. Lots of social accounts I've brought over have no phone number, have no email, which is where Nimble becomes a really powerful tool. So what I really like is the ability for you to, A, segment your contacts and send them, mass messages that are personalized, which is an awesome, awesome marketing method. I mean, email marketing is the #1 source of sales on the internet for anyone who doesn't know. And there's a reason. But beyond the email component, if you don't have the contact information, like I said, you've got these other tools that allow you to begin to walk your prospects through your sales process, warm them up, collect emails, collect phone numbers, and truly advance them. So you can see I've got an accounting here at the bottom of all sort of social activity between me and this account. And I might want to send an individual message. Perhaps I've already sent them a group message. But any of the accounts that this prospect is connected to via my Nimble CRM becomes an avenue of communication, which I love because when I call this person in 2-3 days, I will have warmed them up psychologically. They will have seen my name more than once. They will have seen my name attached to real estate marketing information and things of true and actual value for them to act on. Some of them will care. Some of them won't. But you can see here I can send a message via Twitter. I can mention this person in a Twitter message. I can send a Twitter private message, a Facebook message, and if I had this account set up with an Instagram and so forth and so on, those would all be avenues of potential communication. But as it stands, not counting phone number and email, I still have 3 different means to communicate with this account. So outside of a mass message, I might send a Twitter private message that's, hey man, I just followed your account. Good real estate stuff. Here's some cool information. So you can see that all of these methods would allow you to warm up a prospect, and more importantly, if you've got hundreds or thousands, see which of them are truly engaging you back and allow you to take the next step with them through the process. Here's another very real world example where perhaps you're working a prospect. I'll show you a prospect I might be working, and okay, so I've got a Berkshire Hathaway office that is a great fit. And you can see I pulled up the office. There's 4 people listed under the office. Those 4 people, then I've got emails for all of them. I probably have phone numbers for all of them. What I'd want to do is, if this is a prospect I'm trying to get into or get in front of, see who's the warmest. I've got 4 people I can click on. We've exchanged email. We've exchanged email. We have not exchanged email, but we're connected only on Facebook. And we are connected on LinkedIn, Twitter, and now Facebook. And now I'm following on Twitter. So I might send a quick message now that I just followed her on Twitter and say, hey, just followed you. Been a while since we spoke. Check this out when you have a minute. All right, and done. But I've got all 4 of them in here and have the ability to see who's warm, who's interested, who's been reacting to my messaging. So that's the way I approach a team. You can use it in any way you need. So that's a quick social CRM demo for anybody who's got hundreds or thousands of quality contacts and you're looking to tighten up the end of the sales funnel where you can really get some traction. Have a great day.